Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, people? This is Speederman here once again with another film review. And this time I'm talking about one of the films I've been waiting a long time to see, and I finally saw it from the director of The Babadook, The Nightingale. At first I thought this movie was a horror film, being as The Babadook was a horror film. But then I found out more about this film. It's actually a historical drama. So let's talk about the story of this film, or a little bit about the story. So this story is set in 1825 Tasmania, and the time of this place is the story follows Claire, and she's an Irish woman, and she just had a baby, and she has a husband, try to start a family, and she finds herself in a conflict with this British soldier, and there's a conflict between them, and he kind of does some messed up things to her, her family, and without saying too much, Claire vows revenge for what this British soldier does, and yeah, this is wow, this is a film that I was not really prepared to for what I saw, and felt very realistic. So she sets out on this quest for revenge, and she gets this Aboriginal guy named Billy, and Billy just thinks that every white man is the devil. He's one of those people, and this was a time when racism was racism was alive and well. Back in the 1800s, so you can imagine how the people were treated each other. And so Claire and Billy vows revenge for what happens to her family. And on this quest, her and Billy don't exactly get along. They kind of don't have respect for each other, but they have to work together to make this quest for vengeance work. And that's all I'm going to say about this story. But man, I gotta tell you guys, this film, right from the get go, you feel the atmosphere of dread. You know this is not gonna be a pleasant film to watch. And I don't know, I thought it was really interesting the different languages in this film, because you have the Aboriginal language and you have this Gaelic Celtic language. Um, you have English, but all these mixes of language in there made the film more interesting. I don't know why. Um, so we have all these interesting characters, and throughout the film, like I felt like you don't know what's gonna happen. It has this very sense of unpredictability to the film, and you think like, damn man, like if that were me, I'll probably do the same thing. If something messed up happened to me like that, I'll probably, you know, do the same thing. And you kind of feel for this character of Claire, because she's just this woman who wants to have a normal life, and this messed up things happen to her, and you kind of like just want her to get her revenge. You kind of sympathize with her, and the girl who plays Claire, man, what a good job she did. She did a wonderful job. Like her acting was on point, man, and everybody in the film was on point. But she carries the whole film. This character named Claire, the lead character in the film, and man, I gotta say, this movie is like over 2 hours long, but it really didn't feel like that because the movie's well paced. It's paced in a way where you just glued to the screen. You can't take your eyes off the screen, and it's very engaging. I mean, it's very emotional too. This movie is very emotional, and it's very dark. Oh man, I don't even know. Like, it's a good ass film. It's one of the best films I've seen so far this year. So at the end of the day, I definitely recommend this film. And shit, I'm a, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'll give this film a 10 out of 10. One of the best films I've seen so far this year, if not the best one. And you guys have to watch this film. Highly recommend you guys watch this film. Um, If you can watch it streaming, whatever, go watch this film. It's freaking crazy. And I'm a fan of, the Babadook. If you guys have watched the Babadook, then you guys owe it to yourselves to watch this film. So yes, perfect score. First time I ever give a film a perfect score, 10 out of 10. So yeah, guys, that's what I thought about the Nightingale. Like, comment, and subscribe. 200 subscribers. Let's fucking go.